Weirdo. Heavy snow, heavy wet snow. Okay, good enough. The four-wheeler will fit in there. Pro tip, guys. I have spent hundreds of dollars on four-wheeler and snow machine covers. You know, the heavy duty actual Arctic Cat and Polaris covers. I gotta tell you, they're crap. They don't last more than 3 years. By the third year, the sun is starting to rot them. And literally $400 for the last Arctic Cat cover that I bought, and it didn't even last 4 years. So $25 tarp, this is the way to go. I've been doing this for 20 years as well. Especially when you got more than one machine. You'll get 2 seasons out of a $20 tarp, right? You're gonna get 4 seasons out of a $400 cover. This does the same job. Keeps the snow and the ice off, you're good to go. Second pro tip, don't just plow the driveway. Plow where the bike is sitting as well. Plow twice as wide as you need, and then you have no problems getting on and off the bike, moving tarps. You're not tripping, falling over a big hump of snow, which happens when you dump the snow off the bike every time. Just plow it out of the way. Right there is the big hump of snow that I'm talking about. It comes off the tarp. And if you don't plow, you just plow where the bike is sitting, by the end of the winter, that'll be 3 feet high. Personally, I'm a snowblower guy, and we do have the 34-inch Cub Cadet 3x Pro in the shed over there. But this stuff is really wet and heavy, and the bike, man, until you push with the bike, you don't realize how much power these things have and how easy it is on my back to just sit here and push a button to raise and lower a plow instead of fighting with a 250-pound snowblower. It'll take me over 2 hours to do it with the snowblower, especially with heavy stuff like this. It'll take me about 50 minutes with the bike. This is what I'm talking about. We got to plow all of this extra 40 feet right here. This is not driveway. This is lawn. You have to have somewhere to push the snow. But Gary, you just said you prefer a good blowjob. Well, I do, guys. The problem is the older you get, the heavier these machines get, the bigger they are, you fight it. So, you know, after 40, it's easier to do it on the bike. They both have pros and cons. The snow blower means you do half the work, because with the plow, I have to plow a full big stretch out onto my lawn to push snow out of the way. With the blower, you don't do that. So you just blow it, it goes 15 feet, you put it where you want. With the plow, you're pushing it right exactly where it needs to go. You're there within 2 feet, so you got to push it back. It's a lot easier on your body to do it on the four-wheeler, but the blower has advantages too. It has some disadvantages as well, where it will freeze up, the belts will freeze up, and you're continuously damaging belts on the blowers. But if you take care of them, I do prefer blowing. Make sure you miss your house. It's tempting to keep going, and that's how you end up down in the ditch with the bike. Yes, I did try putting a snowblower on my lawn tractor. When we moved into this house, I bought a combination unit. I bought them at the same time, Craftsman, and I took the transmission out of that tractor twice in 4 years. The first year, Sears honored the warranty and replaced the transmission. The second time, they said no, and then I realized the problem with the lawn tractors is they're too light. I put 80 pounds of weight on the back, fill the tires with liquid, and it would still be spinning even with chains on there, and that's what was destroying the transmission. It just couldn't do it in these icy conditions. They're not made for that. If you do this job right, you only need to switch that plow twice. To have good neighbors. That's what I'm talking about. Watch him slide, watch him spin. That's it. 50 minutes and we're done. Done plowing the driveway, but the chores are never done. I'd like to start the snow machine, but we don't have quite enough snow. I'd like about 4 more inches before we get on the snow machine and go hit the trail. And then we got a bunch of stuff we have to cut off the trail. That snow is very heavy, so I clean the deck off a few times a year. And Gage waits down there jumping for every shovelful. It's coming! I can't work any faster! Jeez, taskmaster. All right, there it is. We are done. What do you think of that, Mr. Gage? We're done. We're done. No more snow in the face. Whew. Nothing feels better than a good workout in the cold. So we are done chores for the day. I'm gonna go inside, wrap presents, turn on the Christmas tunes. Hannah's coming home today. We're gonna decorate the tree and then have a hot tub with the wife later. So that's it. That's my exciting day of chores. Thanks for joining me. Oh, until tomorrow, we'll meet again.